Packers fans, buckle up, because what started as a Super Bowl fairy tale in September has spiraled into a nightmare that could end your playoff dreams in a heartbeat. Imagine trading everything for a star who promised glory, only for injuries, blunders, and total chaos to rip it all apart. This is why the Packers might lose their playoff dream. The 2026 collapse exposed with jaw-dropping stats and twists that'll leave you stunned. If you're searching for Packers playoff predictions 2026 or Green Bay NFL meltdown, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the perfect storm. But first, the hype that fooled us all. September hit like a thunderbolt. The Packers pull off the blockbuster trade of the year, snagging Micah Parsons from Dallas for 2 first-round picks and Pro Bowler Kenny Clark, a straight-up Super Bowl or bust move. ESPN Bet skyrockets their odds from 20,000 to 1,400 overnight. Parsons drops this gem. I looked on that wall and saw Brett Favre, Reggie White, all those legends, and I was like, I've got to be there. Fans were chanting Lombardi Trophy, but wait for the shocker. 4 deadly storm systems were already brewing in the shadows, ready to converge and destroy everything. Surprise number 1, this wasn't bad luck, it was a ticking time bomb. Storm 1, special teams rot. A generational liability in the third phase that's been sabotaging games all season. Hold on to your cheeseheads. Case file number 1, Week 3 at Cleveland. Blocked game-winning field goal seals a 10-13 loss. Case number 2, Week 4 at Dallas. Blocked extra point returned for 2 points, forcing a wild 40-40 tie. And the gut punch? Case number 3, Week 26 at Chicago. Muffed onside kick in the final 2 minutes leads to a 16-22 overtime heartbreak. Insiders call it institutional rot from drafting underdeveloped project flyers into key roles. Twist? This hidden weakness could flip a playoff game in seconds. Imagine losing on a botched kick when it matters most. Storm 2 slams in. Offensive stagnation, turning the red zone into a total dead zone. Early season, 68.1% touchdown rate, second in the NFL. But late season, bombshell, weeks 14 to 17, plummets to 18.2%, dead last at 31st. The ultimate failure, week 26 at Chicago, 5 red zone trips, 0 touchdowns. Blame the season-ending injury to T.E. Tucker Kraft. It crippled play action, making Jordan Love's offense as predictable as a rerun. Packers fans, if you thought your attack was unstoppable, this stat twist will hit hard. But the offense's nightmare doesn't stop there. Storm twist, a broken line and a pressured quarterback. Overall rank, 22nd per PFF. Run block win rate, a pathetic 31st at 67%. Critical weak link, LG Aaron Banks with a dismal 48.1 grade. Shocking moment, Week 15 loss to Denver. Jordan Love faces a career-high 52.2% pressure rate, throwing 2 picks. Surprise, this isn't just numbers, it's a turnover machine waiting to explode in the playoffs. Now the heartbreaker, Storm 3, defensive collapse, triggered when the game wrecker gets wrecked. Week 15, Micah Parsons goes down and the D disintegrates. Pre-injury versus post, points allowed jump 63.1% from 19.8 to 32.3 per game. Rushing yards allowed, an insane 119.4% spike to 224.7. Sacks drop 64.3%. Third down stops worsen 32.1%. The personification of doom, Week 27 versus the Ravens. They rush for 307 yards, the most ever by a visitor at Lambeau Field. Derrick Henry bulldozes for 216 yards and 4 TDs, running around, over, and through the line. Coach LaFleur's confession, the most disappointing thing is how many times we weren't in the right position. Plot twist, without Parsons, this D is a sieve, perfect for playoff predators to exploit. Final storm, the war of attrition,
a roster absolutely battered. Key losses: Parsons, DE, Kraft, TE, Jenkins, OL, Wyatt, DT, Hobbs, CB, and even QB Love questionable. While teams like the 49ers and Lions bounce back from stars going down, the Packers' scheme fails to adapt, a massive red flag. Shocker, this veteran team is choking on rookie mistakes, penalties, and lifeless play in big games. Landfall, brutal reality check. Bears top the division at 11-5. Packers limp to 9-6-1 on a 3-game skid, locked as NFC 7th seed, third year in a row. As the slide screams, this is Titletown, not 7th seed city. Desperate move claiming a corner off waivers January 1st after secondary injuries. Risk alert, in 2025 with Dallas, 0 picks, 0 passes defensed, league-high passer rating allowed. Savvy pickup or total bust? That's the gamble heading into a gauntlet. The playoff path? A brutal gauntlet against familiar foes. Versus the Bears, turnover deficit 0 to +21, held 0 for 5 in the red zone. Versus the Eagles, trench warfare loss echoing a 10-7 regular season beatdown, where Philly's D-line dominated. Their run game could torch the same holes Baltimore exposed. Can a team full of elementary-level mistakes survive January? LaFleur's on the hot seat, no extension past 2026. Twist ending, the September dream is gone. Now it's survival mode in a broken machine. In Titletown, championships are the standard, but this perfect storm of injuries, regressions, and rot has left the Packers limping. Will they shock the NFL or crash out early? Search for Micah Parsons' injury impact or Packers' defensive collapse 2026 for more. Drop your hot takes below. Bounce back or bust? Smash like if this blew your mind. Subscribe for raw NFL breakdowns and share if you're a cheesehead in denial. Thanks for watching. Stay ahead of the storm.